some jaw-dropping facts about the Drip network. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi and cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Let's dive into the video. So the Drip token price weather forecast. Currently we're sitting at $7.18. We've been sitting in the $7 range for most of the day. We did come down to the $6 range slightly and then pump right back up. So I still think it's a great time to accumulate Drip, in my opinion, and build the Drip faucet bags. Also, another thing to consider, we are about 2 days away, T-minus 2 days away from the heavy marketing going on. So I'm just taking the opportunity to get as much as I can and build my Drip faucet bag before that happens. Speaking of my Drip faucet bag, so 823, I just compounded some today, recompounded some today as well. So again, just throwing as much as I can at the faucet to build it up and get up to 1,000, hopefully before or slightly after we have the launch of the marketing that's going to be going on, which I think is really going to help with the price of Drip. Moving on to my garden, so as you can see, almost 1.3 now hydrated. I compounded some a little bit earlier today, but look at this contract balance. So it was sitting at 495, I think 96. Now we're at 497. So again, people are starting to get interested. People want to be in the garden, and remember that, you know, from us way back when the garden first came out, we were all in it, and we're at like 800,000 roughly here. And then it just totally dropped to like I think 324, 354, one of those numbers. And now we're just slowly inching our way back up. But again, that's based off of what Forex was designing, you know, for the garden. So really happy to see that the contract balance building up, and it looks really healthy. And I think the garden's going to be a super sleeper once the Drip price starts taking off. And then for my per day earnings, so currently I am making roughly on the piggy bank, I think it was about $5 per day. On Drip I am making roughly, I think it's about 50 some odd dollars per day, not quite sure, $58 per day. And then the garden I am making roughly $90 a day. So overall looking really good there. Not too much to complain about, just getting that every day for just sitting back and just letting it accumulate. So looking good. As far as new players, so we have 200 new players today, so you can see a nice little shot up there. And I believe once we actually get the marketing, and you know, even after the launch, this faucet players is going to be a lot larger number. Also considering we have the gamification coming to the Drip faucet, and as well as the new Drip UI, which he's already showed pictures of. Forex has, so I think that number is really going to change, and I believe it's going to be a lot higher than what it is now. And then our players per day, I think that's just going to, new players per day is just going to shoot up as well. So I think the days of just the single and the 100 low 100s, I think we're going to hit to the high 100s to 1,000 players per day. So it's looking good there. Now the point of my video, so some facts about the Drip network, some jaw-dropping facts, or pretty much facts you guys probably already know about. So number one, we already know the Drip network's been going for over a year now, going strong too, holding strong through, you know, all markets, and just continuing to pay that 1% per day. Now I know there's a couple other projects sort of like it that have been going, but I mean, this is the first one I've been in for this amount of time. I don't know about you guys, but I've never been in a project for this long without it A, being hacked, or B, being rugged, one of the two. And I wasn't trying to get into bad projects. It was just, I mean, luck of the draw. At one point, as you guys know, there was a time in the crypto space where all the DeFi projects were just rugging like crazy, and there's really, like, it was a rug every other day. And these are like super popular projects too, ones that people thought were going to go the distance, and they were just rugs. So unbelievable. But anyway, so this is my first project that has lasted so long, and that I've been able to be in, and you know, just pay consistently. And from what I've seen, it's been continuing to pay consistently the entire time. So that's one amazing fact, because in the DeFi space, that's something rare. Another amazing fact is that the fact of how many people it is actually, Drip has actually helped and changed the lives of. I mean, there's plenty of people. I don't know, Crypto Kings, I don't know when he got into it. I watched out, shout out to him too, Crypto Kings. I don't know when he got into Drip, but I know he has a decent Drip bag, and he's always putting some good content out there. And then there's a lot of other YouTubers I know. Some of them I know who probably have gotten in early, And even if you're not a YouTuber, I mean, somebody, you know, just like you watching the video, you might have gotten in super early and made a lot of money. I made it quite a bit on the Mana farm. It wasn't really life changing, but it was enough that I can go ahead and invest. I took that and just invested, put it right back into the farm when it was live. So, but yeah, just overall the amount of people's lives has changed, and I believe that's still on tap for once we get the Animal Farm launched, the new drip UI and all that stuff. I believe it's going to do the same thing over again, in my opinion. Another unbelievable thing is just the overall potential of the project. So, I mean, currently right now we're at $7, you know, and 16 cents, and my day 360 after hydrating is $177,000, right? But if I change this to 20 bucks, I mean, now it's $500,000. If I change it to the all-time high, which is 197, you guys can see what's going on there. So, I mean, it's just absolutely unreal, just the potential of the drip network and where you can eventually be in a rather short amount of time. Because if you think about it, going from $7 to like 15 bucks is not a very long time. And if you look at how much money that's going to be, I mean, I didn't invest nearly as much as that into the project as what this is showing. So just its overall potential, I think, is something that should not be overlooked. Especially, I think this time as like a Bitcoin, you know, before the second run up that we just had type of thing, where it dropped down to like 3,000. That's where I'm sort of thinking we're at in the phase of drip right now. So I'm accumulating like crazy. And then another fact I like to bring up is just Forex Shark. So he's been behind multiple successful projects, and now with the addition of the Animal Farm and you know, drip as well, I think he's just adding more successes to his portfolio. And he's been jobbing. He's been doing exactly what he said he's going to do. He's going to do some community you know, marketing. So he's been, look at this, I mean, these AMAs, there's one and let me go back down here to show you, but there's one coming up tomorrow. So he's been really pushing the AMAs and really been getting out there, which is absolutely fantastic. And we've seen beforehand, like I said, I keep scrolling up, I mean, these are all the different people that he's been doing AMAs with. So good on him. He's still knocking it out, and he's out back there developing. And then what he has waiting in the shadows to be released for like the drip network, we have the gamification coming to the faucet. I mean, the new drip UI. I mean, the Animal Farm. I can't say. I mean, there's tons of stuff going to happen with that. New UI, all types of things. So this is all bullish information, all bullish facts that I think, you know, people should really be taking into consideration. And I'm not even scratching, I'm not even going into grave detail with each and everything that's going on, because there's just so much to talk about. There's so much to update. There's so much to be excited about. So, you know, I want to get your guys' opinion. What do you guys think about the, you know, the marketing coming up? What do you guys think about the price? You think it's going to rise? I mean, obviously with drip, I'm long term in drip, so price does not matter to me, but I know a lot of people like to talk about price, so I talk about it once in a while. But, you know, what do you guys think about it? The development's coming up, the new drip UI, do you like it? Do you think it could be designed better? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.